So this kind of video is you just watch me doing what I'm doing in real time. Can snip it and all that stuff, but I like to see how people do stuff and the process of their thinking when they're doing it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here. You can always fast forward. Someday I'll figure out how to do chapters so you can skip to. Banging them out and prying with the pry bar, but then it left the big 3-inch, 4-inch screws, so I have to remove those. So I'm gonna pop that up, pop it up, just like it's easy. I'm gonna pull that up. Tony's inside doing electricity. First thing I gotta do is I have to. Level. Are you on? Oh, you're okay. You're on. Let's do. So I'm gonna go ahead and at least get one of these falling. Get one of these stapled in. I'm assuming this is how you do this. Pull back. Cool. Okay. So they're little bitty staples. And went right through the plastic. Getting it work. Okay, next one. Tony's working on fixing the lawnmower. If he gets that done, probably gonna stop this. We gotta get this grass mowed down. And
yeah, I fixed it.
yeah.
I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
That's all that matters. Okay. Hello everybody. So it is Good Friday and I worked this morning, but this afternoon it's a beautiful day here. It's overcast, but it's perfect weather for me. Sorry about the sunshades. If I take them off, I can't see. So it's time to start working on my raised garden beds. We got these boxes for $30 each from a guy on Facebook Marketplace. I don't know what they were used for, some, I don't know, packing of equipment or something. But it's 2x4 base round and then plywood. We've had them out here, honestly, for too long without getting them done, since mid to late summer. A pair of doves just came up. Oh, they flew away. One of them flew away. They would like to watch me. Anyway, Tony cut some holes on the inside, and you can see one of them there, so that the water wouldn't accumulate in there until we got them done. They're not going to be wicking beds. I just don't have the skills to do that. Anyway, they're about they're 18 inches deep, so I do want to line them. We got some really thick plastic from Tony's job, that some construction thing, they didn't need it anymore, and then I bought some plastic too. But I'm gonna try to get these lined with the plastic. I also got some wire. It's getting windy and cloudy, and I think I felt a drop of rain. Okay, anyway, I got some wire that I cut and I'm going to put over the top of those holes. I'll show you as we do it, but right now there are 2 boards on the inside of each one that I had to remove some of them. First thing I got to do is I have to raise that bed up and get the other 2 screws out. I tried just banging them out and prying with the pry bar, but then it left the big 3-inch, 4-inch screws, so I have to remove those. So I'm gonna pop that up, pop it up, just like it's easy. I'm gonna pull that up. Tony's inside doing electricity stuff in the bathroom, but I'm gonna pull that up and get those screws out, and then we'll measure out the plastic. So here are the screws that I pulled out of the other side. These 2 didn't have boards in them. Most of the other ones do. Anyway, so I got to get 2 or 3 screws up of this one. It's like 2. Oh, that is not that big of a deal. I thought I was going to have to lift it up or something. It's pretty easy. Have to push so I don't strip the bits. That's the right one. It is, but it's crooked. It's crooked because I've pried the other board. It's turning. Not with the drill. It just means I should have brought the hammer out. But I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna try to get a piece of wood and press up against it. It's working. Did it. Okay, so I'm pretty puny. What I had to do it's bent, not much, but it is bent from where I pried the board out. So if you hold a piece of wood on one side of whatever it is you're trying to get out and press, it gives it some leverage and some to grip onto. So that was easier than expected. I'm gonna see how many other ones have boards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the other ones. Okay, all the other ones have boards. So I'm not gonna mess with the boards today. Sorry, I don't like talking with sunglasses on with you guys. I'm not gonna mess with those today. I at least wanna get these 3 lined with plastic so I can start filling them with dirt. I want this side to be my black midnight giggles because it has a lot of tall flowers and annuals and things that need to be trellised. So the fence right here would be something good to trellis over to, and So at least when I get these done, Monday is what day I've decided I can plant. It's after our frost. Our last day of frost was 2 days ago. It's nice and warm right now. The lady at the nursery said we can't plant, or we shouldn't plant Bermuda grass until we kill all of this wild grass and stickers in the weeds. She gave me stuff to do that, which I know it's not organic probably, but this is a big piece of land and I'm limited in funds and I can't hire people. So we're gonna kill the grass, wait 2 days, or 4 days, she said, to see change in the color, and then we can get all of that we can up by mowing and bagging, which we can do that as soon as we get the lawnmower running. The filter came off of it. I'm talking about grass and we're supposed to be doing beds. Anyway, we're supposed to, gotta get the lawnmower running and kill the grass, mow the grass. Then we're gonna put down well-aged cow manure, water that in really good twice, and then mid-April, she said, we can plant the Bermuda. So yeah, in the meantime, I can start planting my other 2 fruit tree guilds, but I want to start planting these at least, and I want to get my mom's. My mom has 2 of these. I want to get her started. So got a lot to do, and I don't have my scissors. Okay, I'm gonna pause this while I go in the house and get scissors. And Tony got me his compressor. It's yellow. I call him Weebo. I heard Weebo, but I'm gonna run in the house. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the scissors and the knee pads. Move the water sprinkler. And this bed is lopsided. It's pretty light, but I'm gonna see why it's holding itself up. These are the rounds Tony cut out. Kind of high centering right here. I don't know what it's holding on to. What's making it crooked? Okay, so options are fiddle with it forever or just prop the other one up. Level. Alright, so well, the other one's not level. I'm gonna level that one up. I am gonna put the plastic on the outside edge, and then I'm gonna have to put 2x4s along the edge. I didn't want to do that, but I wanted to just do it inside. But this board right here, when it gets wet, it starts separating, and that's kind of what I got going on. So I'm gonna have to put boards along the top edge, and that'll kind of stabilize the corners anyway. But now I can use those little round discs to level things up. pretty good. Little crooked. Nope. That's it. I don't remember. I think Tony said this is 10 mil. It's pretty thick. This is what I got from Harbor Freight. Plastic sheeting. It is 3.5 mil. So if that's 5 mil or 10 mil or whatever, obviously you want to use that instead. Let's just take a look and see at the thickness for a sheet, which of course it's in backer. Okay, I'll just do this. All right. All right. There's this one and this one. So obviously the one from Tony's work is thicker, so I'm going to use that. Only the edges are dirty from it being in the garden shed. The rest of it's in good shape. I already cut and measured a bunch of this at my mom's, but 3.5 mil, well, for her bed, 3.5 mil should be fine. But you know, if you got the thicker stuff, may as well use it. I'm gonna put this on the cattle. So this kind of video is you just watching me doing what I'm doing in real time. Can snip it and all that stuff, but I like to see how people do stuff and the process of their thinking when they're doing it. So that's kind of what I'm going to do here. You can always fast forward. Someday I'll figure out how to do chapters so you can skip to. The bottom of this one's kind of worked. That one's kind of skinny. Got all these little knee pads from the Dollar Tree. Gonna put them in whatever various spots that I have garden stuff, so I'm not having to hunt for them all the time. Okie dokie then. Found some bolts. I was moving stuff. The perfectionist in me wants to use the nice clean part, but it's going to have dirt in it. don't want to fight with this. I'm just going to roll it out and cut it. Should be enough for the whole garden. For all of them, I bet. Alright. So you do the corners out, not that I've ever done this before, but you do the corner all the way out. Picture where you can see. Do the corner all the way out, where it's going to go down and tuck in. Stop. That's pretty good. Okay. That's good. I'm going to cut this first piece and then I'll just match it up to cut the other one, so I'm not having to do that every time. Give myself a couple more inches. Alright. So, as I said, I'm a perfectionist, but I am a recovering perfectionist because when you have long COVID and no energy, you learn to take shortcuts, and things don't have to be perfect. They can sometimes be good enough. But I want to get the most use out of this as I can, so I'm going to pull it over there and try to cut it straight. good? Also, I don't know how much storage I have on my phone now. So y'all might just shut off. If that happens, I'll delete some things and then come back and show you the results after. I should have cut the other corner too, but I didn't. Darn it. Put the pretty one on this side. Okay. Let's do this again. Maybe I didn't cut it. I got the middle line lined up, kind of to the middle. Want a bit of an overlap so I can tuck it under and have more to use if I ever need it. dokie. You're on. That's two. So I'm gonna go ahead and at least get one of these falling. Get one of these stapled in. There's lots of ways to do it, but basically it's just like making a blanket or a bed. Just fold the corners in over. There's lots of videos on how to do it, but yeah, you just put it in there and pleat it and fold it. Yep, see that corner. We got the middle central line here lined up, but that doesn't mean this is actually, that's good. I'm gonna double check to make sure it's not too short. Nope, looks good. Plenty. Not using these, am I? Plenty. Okay. Let's see what happens. These are safety glasses. And this plastic's fine. That didn't work. Oh, okay. So they're little bitty staples and went right through the plastic. It didn't work. Okay. I'm trying. Maybe it'll go hold through 2 layers. Nope. Alright, so that didn't work, did it? Let me show you what happened. Okay. It went straight through right there. Yeah, so I don't know if you saw that. I'll flip you around and show you. But I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something else out. Because no. I have nails. I don't know. I'll figure it out and get back with you. Okay. I got out my Nemesis, the heavy duty stapler. Tony did adjust the whatever this thing is to make them come out just a little bit, and then I hammer them over. But most of the time they're going all the way in for me. These just aren't wide enough. Surprisingly, this thing is working okay. I didn't put any pressure on that one, but usually I have to push real hard and they don't go in right. Anyway, yeah, so the next problem of the day is my battery is almost dead. So I'm running out of recording stuff and I want to show y'all where I get today. So I'm going to let you go for a sec and I'll put in something cute in the meantime. Yeah, and I'll show you how far I get by the end of the day. Okay, so I had to go ahead and turn you back on because I think I have enough. So what I'm doing is putting a staple on each side and each bottom and going around, and then we'll fold the corners in a minute. Already put one there. Fold the corners in a minute. I'm supposed to wear my safety glasses. I get in trouble. I'm supposed to fold it over. Not yet. Okay, I did it. All right, so there are two ways. Let me see if you can see over there. I can't zoom you in right now. Just fold it over like a bed sheet. Cloudy. I need to tuck this down the side. It won't part it at all. Or cut it off. Also, this number. Yeah, that looks good. But it helps on the corners a little bit too. Okay, I'll show you how to do the corner. Okay, so I put a staple down there, which it did go through a little bit, and I realized that water's going to get under there. I'm probably going to go around with some extra plastic and try to do an extra layer or something. Anyway, I just tuck that fold down inside and then staple, staple, staple. That gives it a little bit more protection around the edges. So again, I know this is not going to be waterproof, and water is going to get around there. Any hole you put in the liner is going to let water seep underneath it. But I'm going to do the other three corners. But to show you after that, there are these holes here. And I think the shed's open. What I'm going to do is I cut some squares last fall when I had intended on getting all this done. Maybe early winter. I keep calling it fall. But then we got busy on house stuff. All right, so where are my squares? All right, there they are. Okay, this shed I have cleaned out, believe it or not, but it is definitely needs to be rearranged. So I'm going to put these over the holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm hoping to at least get two beds done today. And have a birthday party to go to for my little niece, Miss Aubrey, tomorrow. She turned 10, but then she got sick and missed her birthday party. So we had to reschedule it. All right, so then I have to work a little bit Sunday, but we'll get out here as we can, a few hours at a time. And the knees hurt. The knees hurt. That's what I got these little doodaddies for. Okay. So here was the plan when I first concocted this idea. Trying to think about it before I just do it. I feel like the hole's gonna get bigger over time. I think I originally said I was gonna do an extra piece of plastic. I probably was. That sounds like a good thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get an extra piece of plastic to kind of reinforce this, and I'll staple that down too. I'll show you in a second. Okay, so my phone died, but I got these cut. There's 5 of them. I got these in. I cut the hole in there and then put down the piece of extra plastic and stapled it down, just to kind of reinforce, protect a little bit. And then on the corners, because the staples put holes, they put holes in the corners, which, you know, water usually accumulates in corners. I went ahead and reinforced, put some more over here. Again, I know this isn't optimal, but the weight of the soil and everything will hold it down some. I just want to preserve this wood as long as I can, and hopefully this will last for a lot of years. So yeah, I got that done, and then I ran out of staples. I need to do those 2 corners, and then this bed will be ready to go, except for once I get all 3 of them done. We're going to put some boards around the edges, because this kind of wood has holes and water gets down there and then it separates. So yeah, not wanting that to happen. So we're gonna quit for the day on garden stuff. Tony's burning grass. Don't look at Tony. Tony's burning the grass. That stuff we're going to have to mow with the catcher while it's green still, or burn it before we kill it so the seeds don't spread. Anyway, that's all for today, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm at least done with those 3. Alright, starting on lining the beds again. It is Easter. Happy Easter, everybody. So what ended up happening before my phone battery died was I got this put in, and then I went back over the corners. So the corners, I decided to go with this configuration just because it gave more protection up here. And down in the bottom are holes from the staples. So again, I know that this bed isn't going to be completely waterproof, but I wanted to add some extra protection over here, so I put some extra pieces over here in the corners. Hopefully on the next bed I won't have holes like that, but we'll see what happens. So I brought out all my materials here, my extra plastics and stuff. I gotta do these 2 corners. On the drain holes, I just cut a little hole there, put an extra piece around the edges, and then put down my wire mesh and stapled that down just to hold it in place. I'm gonna do that to the other 2 corners, and maybe to these. I don't know that, I don't think I'm gonna staple down those holes, or I can't talk. I'm not going to staple down the bottom on the other beds because I don't want those holes there, and I don't want to have to go back and patch them. I'm just double doing, and I don't want to do that. So anyway, I'm gonna get started on this and try to get these 3 beds done. So I can start filling them up. Tomorrow is April 1st. We'll talk more about that in a bit. Across the top. I don't remember how I did it. Fold it over the corner. I'm out of staples. That's why I had to stop last time. That and the phone battery. So I'm gonna go get staples. Okay, got the staples. Haven't done this in a while. Usually hate these things, but I guess these you don't have to squeeze, you just push down, so it's easier. Okay. have the corners done. I did go ahead and cut some more of those out. There's 5 of them, so I'm gonna start the next one. Tony's working on fixing the lawnmower. If he gets that done, probably gonna stop this. We gotta get this grass mowed down, and it's seeding. It's going everywhere, so I want to bag that and get rid of it before it drops seeds everywhere. But I'm gonna start the next one first. remember how I did it. Tuck in the corners. Tuck it in. Come again. I don't want to. It's going to be the L corners. Okay. Did it just like you make a bed. See this thing? water seeping in between.
Yeah, I fixed it.
Good job.
I don't know how I did it, but I did it.
That's all that matters.